Majority of counties say that they have not received their reimbursement up to this date. Some of them have received, but not to the full amount. How is it going to be for the counties?
No, it's a serious problem. It's a serious problem because, like my county, the last time when Tharaka Nithi county received money was around November. So, you know, away from the local revenue which is generated from the local, of course, you cannot generate money and spend at the source. So we have a lot of problems in crisis, especially in paying contractors, in paying workers, in so many things are not running in counties. But of course, you know, we have already confessed that as a government, there are quite a number of issues that we are trying to put together. So we don't anticipate this matter to for long. So in maybe the next like 3 or 4 months allowed, we are going to make sure that everything is in place.
What is the priority currently?
The priority is drought. If I want to make any pronouncement to that effect, because you can see the supplementary budget. If you have been able to go through the supplementary, you have seen the kind of the much allocation money that was created to make sure that we mitigate the drought. So I think drought is a priority in this country, and I'm very sure once we are done with drought, then we can also, we are working on the prosperity to make sure that we trickle down the money to the counties and make sure that our counties are stable. Because when the counties are not stable, even the national government is not stable.
But Senator, that may sound like a short-term kind of a mitigation process. Long-term?
Yes. Long term is, you know, one time if you bother to check your records, one time I took a motion in the Senate because we want to put mechanisms where we don't look like we are trying to do some cosmetics, because we have had these issues for quite some time, 16 years down the line. We are having the same problems, drought, begging for food, begging for money. We really have to have a serious policy as a government where we are supposed to have some strong foundations on how we can maybe preserve our food, where we can generate our food and so forth and so forth. So it's an issue that needs a lot of scrutiny. Yes.
I'm trying to imagine, because this is a story that will be told over and over again. We'll have another cycle, probably rainy season will come, and then another drought will also ravage us once again. It's nature. But don't you think that it's come to a point now the national government together with the county government should now work hand in hand so that at the end of the day we'll not be talking about the same issue of drought again?
I think I am private to you the information that very soon we are going to create some manufacturing zones, especially in every county. So the president has just stated categorically that in every county we have a manufacturing zone where we are supposed to generate food for every county, and I'm very sure that kind of thing is going to first of all create employment, make sure that we have a guarantee for food security, and it's an issue that is being discussed at cabinet level, and I'm very sure in the next like few months that thing is going to be implemented. So I think there's a serious arrangement to make sure that we have mitigated the problems that are affecting our country as at now.
Do you have discussions with the national government?
Definitely, that's a national government issue, but of course you cannot do that in discussion without involving the county governments. Of course, land will be created from the counties. So it's an issue that is being discussed between the national government and the counties. So because we want to run away from those empty politics and politicking here and there, so we want to make sure that we have created bumper zones in every county, make sure that we have generated food and make sure that we have created some employment in terms of factories and industries. Because in every county is blessed with its own resources. For example, if you go to Tharaka Nithi, you find that some areas are too much endowed with maybe mangoes, others are endowed with coffee and also those. So we didn't want to capitalize on the interest of those particular people.
Yeah.